Hello, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to review the schedule and make some changes. Apparently, some of the resources have been over allocated. On the top, click on the View tab and then Resource Sheet. We can clearly see there are two resources that have been over allocated. In order to see the actual conflict, you can go to View tab and then Other Views, Resource Graph. From that, you can click on entire project. For example, Acme Store apparently need to perform 200%, which is almost impossible. Concrete is fine, and the lumber teenager are fine, and Adam Dean the same type of problem. So let's go back to the Gantt chart, view Gantt chart. There are a few ways to solve this problem. The quickest way to solve the problem in the software is to go to Resource tab, and then you can click Level All, and then our problem will disappear. But unfortunately, the project duration has been changed. That's not what we want. So on top, click Clear Leveling, and then click OK. What we really want to do is actually to review the schedule, but for those of you who do want to use this tool, and what I suggest is on the top here there is something called leveling options, and from that you can actually level the resources within the available slack or available float. Click on that, and then you can click OK if you want to try level all, but unfortunately this doesn't work. We'll just click stop, and again clear leveling. Instead, we are going to look at the project a little bit more. First of all, we're going to look at the supplier first, because it's only involved in the procurement but not in construction. We can see that we need to modify the task relationship. So all the lumber should only happen after grading before formwork. So go into all the lumber and then add another predecessor, comma 6. And the same thing with concrete. All the concrete should happen between formwork and concrete placement. Go in there and type a comma and 7. So that solves part of the problem. If you go back to view resource sheet, we only have one to deal with. So if you want to double click on Adam Dean, and then the units, we're going to make him work 200%. Just click OK, and then go back to Gantt chart again. The resource problem has been solved. However, our project duration is 10 days instead of 9 days. What you can do is actually to call the supplier a little bit earlier, rather than waiting for the formwork to be complete. So what do we want to do is go to all the concrete and then double click, click on predecessor, and over here on the formwork as a predecessor, for the lag, this time put -1. Don't forget the minus sign. So this means 1 day early before the formwork is complete, then you can actually start ordering concrete. So click OK. Now the project is back to 9 days, but we don't have any resource problems at all. Next, we're going to add some holidays into the project. Click on project, change working time. Down here where it says exception, you can type Canada Day. That is July 7, but don't forget the year, which is 2025. So type 25. You don't have to type anything for it. Finish. The next thing is to type Independence Day. So July 4th and 25. Click OK. It will not change the project duration. So it's still 9 working days. But this project start and finish now changes for the calendar. Next thing to do is the project WBS code. WBS code means work breakdown structure. It's a way to organize the project task. You can go to the left side of the task spreadsheet view and pick the first column. Right click and then insert column. Type WBS. Those are the code given by the software automatically. If you don't like them, you can always type your own code. Next, on the right side, we're going to do some formatting for the bar chart. Pick an empty space, right click, and then pick bar style. The first thing we do is regular task. At the bottom, there are 2 tabs, so you need to switch from bars to text. And then type name for left and click OK. What it does is to add task name to the bar. There's probably only one exception we didn't do, that is milestone. So let's repeat. Right click, bar styles. This time pick milestone and do the same thing as you did before. Type the name and then click OK. Finally, we're going to look at the calendar view. Click on View, Calendar. In my opinion, this is probably the most practical view for the schedule. Go back to View Gantt chart. I think that's all I want to talk about today. Hopefully you find this video helpful, and if you like it, you can always make some comments below. If you want to see more, you can always subscribe to the channel. Thank you, and see you next time.